Good morning, everyone. I am Shweta Sarangi, and in the previous class, we have studied about the biodiversity. So, what do you mean by the term biodiversity? So, mainly it means the variety of life or the variety of species in an ecosystem or all over the world. Okay, so that means our biodiversity. So, in the previous class, also, we have studied about the uh, study about the levels of biodiversity. So there are three levels of biodiversity. First is our genetic. Next is our species, and third is our ecosystem biodiversity. So first is our diversity of biotic communities and ecosystem. Second is our diversity of species communities within a community, composition within a community, and third is our diversity of genetic organization within a species. So now we are going to study about the biogeographical classification of India. Okay, so India is one of the 12 mega biodiversity countries in the world. The country is divided into 10 biogeographic regions. The wide variety in physical features and climatic conditions have resulted in a diversity of ecological habitats like forest, grasslands, wetlands, coastal and marine ecosystem, and deserts which harbor and sustain immense biodiversity. So, biogeographically, India is situated at the tree junction of three realms, namely Afrotropical, Indo-Malayan, and Paleoarctic realms, and therefore has characteristics elements from each of them. So, the three distinct realms makes the country rich and unique in biological diversity. With only 2.4% of the land area, India accounts for 7 to 8% of the recorded species of the world. The studies of the distribution of biota like flora plus fauna are collectively called biogeography. So there are studies of the distribution. So there are two major approaches to the study of biogeography. Uh, First one is static biogeography or dynamic biogeography, and also our static geography is called as descriptive geography, and the dynamic biogeography is also called as interpretative but interpretative biogeography. India is characterized by variety of climate types and flora of different types are in its different parts. So India has sufficient number of biomass which represent a sum total of the biological community which is interacting within a single life zone where climate is similar. Okay, so the following 13 biogeographic regions have been founded in India. First one is the Himalayas, the desert. Third one is the Deccan Peninsula, Malabar, Andaman Island, Nicobar Island, Gangatic Island, Lakshadweep Island, Maldives Island, Western Ghats, Barman Forest, Coromandel Coast, and Marine Coast. So these are the 13 biogeographic regions which have been found in our India. Okay. Next, we are going to study about the floristic regions of India. So the country has been divided into the following nine floristic regions with respect to floral diversity. First one is our Western Himalaya. Second is Eastern Himalaya. Third is Indus Plains. Fourth is uh, Gangatic Plants. Fifth is Central India. Sixth is Malabar. Seven is Deccan Plateau. Eighth is Assam, and ninth is Andamans. Okay, so Western Himalaya, it extends from Kuaman to Kashmir and has annual rainfall up to 200 centimeter, correspond to three climatic belts. There are three zones of vegetation. So first one is submountain zone, second one is temperate zone, and third is alpine zone. So in submountain zone, it is constituted of tropical and subtropical parts and extends up to 1500 meters altitude. It comprises mostly of seawake ranges. Snowfall does not occur here. The plants like Shora, Dalbergia siso, Cedrilla tona, then Butem monosperma, etc. are found in this region. Okay. Temperate zone above submountain zone, extended temperate zone forest up to 3500 meters altitude. They are dominated by plant species like acre, olums, uh, bomus, pines, texas, pekka, etc. Alpine zone, it extends from 3500 to 4500 meters altitude and it is characterized with alpine forest vegetation. Okay, next is our eastern Himalaya. It includes regions of Sikkim and NEFA and is characterized by more rainfall, less snow and higher temperature. This is again divided into the following three zones. The first one is tropical zone, which is up to 1800 meters altitude, and next is temperate zone, which is extended between 1800 meters to 3800 meters altitude, and the alpine zone, which is up to 5000 meters altitude. Okay, next is Indus Plains. This zone includes the arid and semi-arid regions of Punjab, Rajasthan, Koch, part of Gujarat and Delhi. The rainfall is less than 70 centimeter. The vegetation is tropical thorn forest in semi-arid region and is typical desert in the arid regions. So next is Gangatic Plants, which the region extended over Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Bengal and part of Odisha, and it is characterized by moderate amount of rainfall, most fertile alluvial, that is our alluvial soil. Vegetation of this zone is chiefly of tropical moist and deciduous and dry deciduous forest types. Okay. Next is our central India. It comprises Madhya Pradesh, parts of Odisha and Gujarat. The rainfall is 150 to 200 centimeter and its vegetation is thorny, mixed deciduous and thick type. Okay. Next is our Malabar, that is our west coast. So this region include western coast of India from Gujarat to Cape Comorin and has heavy rainfall. Uh, the forests are tropical evergreen in extreme west, semi-evergreen towards interior subtropical or mountain temperate evergreen forest in Nilgiris and mangroves near Bombay and Kerala coast. Okay. Next is our Deccan Plateau. So this region include western extend all over peninsular India, that is our Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, and has rainfall up to 100 centimeter. So the evergreen forest include trees like Mesua ferca, Shorea robusta, etc. So bamboos as Bambusia pallida, etc. Grasses like Imperita cylindrica, Themidapus plants, okay, and also epiphytes, ferns and orchids. Next is our Andamans. So this region possesses a varied type of vegetation, mangroves and beech forest, and it coast and evergreen forest of tall trees in the interior. Okay, so India has large number of wetlands, mangroves and coral reefs to its credit. Okay, so these are the botanical or the floristic regions of India. So next we are going to study about the values of biodiversity. Okay.